Howdy. This is going to be a little bit different. This is just showing off essentially my little mod that I'm starting to make. So we're going to start off, we're going to go without Iron Man just in case everything falls in a heap, but let's just get into it.
The aliens have had long enough to establish their peaceful enclaves within the city centers. It's time we move in and show them the fight isn't over yet. We're deploying to hit a high-profile target, one that they won't be able to cover up so easily. Move to secure the target site and eliminate any hostile contacts in the area.
So it looks like we're going in with squad hot pants. Yeah, so like what's going to be different I'm going to talk through as we go through. But the main thing is the enemy will get reinforcements on this map. And a lot of them. So
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
So,
squad concealment.
So with those changes, basically, the only win condition possible is you get the mission
to
done,
designated coordinates,
and then you escape. And the whole idea of this is to essentially put a bit more emphasis on the guerrilla warfare side of XCOM2. Because as it stands, you spend a lot of time actually controlling the area, and that doesn't make a whole lot of sense thematically to me. But I thought by the same token you could also make the gameplay a lot more interesting by forcing those sort of choices. So
that's affirmative.
It's definitely not just an aesthetic choice to make these changes. Anyway, let's approach here and we'll be careful.
I'm on the move.
Across to the roof.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. I'm on it. Eyes on the prize.
Got it covered. I don't think we're alone out here.
Okay, let's peek out over the side and see if we can't get into an engagement.
Roger that.
No sighting. Okay, so we're not going to get the high ground unfortunately for this engagement. That's fine. Let's drop down. So one of the things we need to be mindful of with this mod is the moment you break concealment, you're going to essentially trigger their reinforcements. So they won't come straight away. There's a couple of turns of delay in there, but it's inexorable. Once you break concealment, you're eventually going to be encountering exponential levels of reinforcement. So it's important that you push through as quickly as possible to the objective.
The Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
So with that in mind, we're going to try and get in a good spot where we can engage close and take our shots quickly. But we obviously still don't want to. We still want to avoid a two-turn activate, a two-pod activation if at all possible.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position. Stepping off.
So I'm going to be a bit aggressive with my movement here and get myself in a position where I should be able to attack quite swiftly next turn.
No need to ask twice.
Scanning.
Now hopefully they don't go far enough to reveal us, because that would be unfortunate. That was close. Okay, we'll throw the grenade from heavy cover and then see what they do from there.
Catch!
Nice, got a kill off the bat.
They've got our position!
Hopefully they advance rather than... So this one we can take an easy flank on.
Rolling.
Oop. Okay, we might have
I got nothing.
to get that kill with a grenade. Actually, we can take another shot even closer, and I don't want to spend too many grenades.
Heading down now.
Come on. There we go.
Enemies down.
Alright, to dig this fella out though, I think we'll use a grenade.
Heads down.
Alrighty, so the clock is ticking for us now. We've killed those troopers, and reinforcements will be on the way very shortly.
Rolling!
But by the same token, I don't think we have to rush. We've probably got enough time
I'm on the move.
up our sleeve
That's affirmative.
that we can blue move our way through.
Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatch! On Overwatch!
Overwatch!
Okay, we've got reinforcements on the way. With those reinforcements, they're not going to activate immediately. Those reinforcements have a 2-turn cooldown on them.
Confirmed.
The idea behind that is to just give you a little more time to sort of respond to their presence.
Roger that.
On my way!
Headed there now.
Alright, let's get on the objective side.
Moving to position! Moving to Overwatch!
On Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
You hear that?
Alright, that was a good activation. Hopefully the rest of them should trigger our Overwatch as they come forward.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether it chalks up to training or
Might
stricter
even
mind
snag a kill
control.
here. Nice, got the officer.
No longer a threat. Might be something we could use here.
Okay, so we're gonna plant the X4.
Menace 1-5. Rendezvous at the extraction point.
Okay, so now you can see we've got to extract. The extraction also has a 2-turn delay on it, so we want to set ourselves up so that we're ready to get out of here, and we'll do that cover from these reinforcements here.
Good copy! Moving on target!
Oop.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Hostile neutralized!
Okay. So we want to get in position to kill this trooper as well.
On the move.
If we can kill him. And this legendary, these legendary engagements are going better than expected. Go full aggression. It helps kids. Alright, so I might not have a grenade on this trooper, but I'll see if I can get it.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Yeah, nice. Okay, let's get a grenade on him.
Ready for a surprise!
No kill, but if we move on up and go into Overwatch,
Heading to that location!
we should be in a good position to
Got it covered!
take him out next turn. So here's our reinforcements as well.
Advent forces sighted.
Ah, dang. Pull the Overwatch.
Get it together! At least we know where they are!
Hello.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Alright.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Okay, so we got more reinforcements coming. We've got 2 turns to wait for them as well. So we're not completely hosed. But by the same token, I think I want to run this Overwatch, and then we'll set ourselves up, take shots here. Not quite out of here yet. Yeah, next turn this is going to pop, and then we should be on our way out of here. If she stays here, she's going to be in trouble. So we're going to push forward, take some shots on this guy here, and try and get rid of this sectoid.
Moving out. Heavy fire. Got him. Gonna need to reload soon.
Okay, our odds might be better if we take our shots on the side zombie rather than the sectoid. Sight.
Got something new.
Yeah, we got a better chance if we take down the side zombie this turn, I think.
Toss me some ammo.
Okay, move up to here.
Understood. Moving out.
Alright, we do have one more shot on there.
Still moving. Running dry on ammo. Moving to position.
Hopefully if we survive this turn, then we should be able to evac.
Taken care of. Gonna need a reload soon.
Let's see what this sectoid decides to do. Oh yeah, he's out of here. Might take a shot. No, panic. Or mind control.
Oh, no! What's happening? No, this isn't right! This isn't right! I can't move! Incoming fire! Looks like they called in backup.
Okay, so the reinforcements are going to start to get heavier and heavier here. And these reinforcements are coming in this turn. The evac has popped though, so we're going to get out of here. Now the other thing that you have to do in this mod is you have to take out all the bodies yourself. Let's try and pick up the captain because we need
I'll
that
take
for
him.
research.
Closing on target position now.
Unfortunately, we didn't get a kill on that
No
sectoid,
problem.
so we're not going to be going down Psy anytime soon. But
Roger that.
let's get out of here with everyone else.
Getting out of here. Ready to boogie.
Just in time.
Our other fellow, if he gets lucky, we might be able to get him out of here, but we'll just see what happens.
Advent troop spotted.
Uh-oh. Oh no. It's alright, we can run the Overwatch. There's a lot of Overwatch to run here. Alright, hopefully he can...
More of them coming in.
Here we go. Okay, so let's get out of here. We'll dash to the evac point to hopefully dodge any Overwatch.
Already there. Fire.
Yeah, cool, we cleared them both. Alright,
Backing it in.
let's go.
Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
Alright, so we managed to do a flawless mission, which is surprising. I wasn't really expecting that considering how aggressive I was playing there, but anyway, there you go. So that's Operation Gatecrasher with infinite reinforcements. So that's sort of indicative of the kind of gameplay I want to see from it, and it's going to take a while to balance it because this is the only mission I've set it up for. But that's just sort of the approach I want to take. So rather than changing much of the mechanics of the game or making damage different or anything like that, I just want to make it such that you're always going to be fighting against impossible odds.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
Oh, thank you. And also that balances in various ways, and that you sort of got to deal with like the artifacts and stuff like that. So you can see here we've got an officer and a trooper corps, and we picked them up. And so you have to manually pull stuff out of the mission, which means you don't end up swimming in corpses either, and every one of them needs to be a conscious choice. So there's a bit more risk reward there as well. That's pretty much all of what it affects in the game. I think it's going to...
Commander, to the research labs.
I think it's going to end up affecting this part, the strategy game as well, in that we're going to have to play with costs, make it easier for you to keep a fighting force up, because you're going to be taking losses if you're playing in situations like that all the time.
From what I've heard, the Resistance has already seen a boost in their recruitment efforts after word of the Commander's arrival got around. They've needed a leader just as much as we have, and now they'll be expecting us to hit the aliens where it hurts. Not that I'm worried. We've got plenty of people itching to take on Advent. Things are just starting to get interesting.
Thank you, Bradford. Either way, I think that's where the kind of gameplay I want to see. It's like more risk, more losses, but also just ways to mitigate that in the strategy layer. That way, the missions end up being a little more interesting rather than just expecting to be flawless every time through. That's pretty much it for the mod at the moment. I've got a lot of work to do in terms of getting all the missions overhauled to the new system, but I've done a lot of
to the armory.
I've dealt with a lot of the unknown stuff at this point, so hopefully it should be fairly smooth sailing and bug fixes and that kind of thing. So if you're all interested, follow along. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.